The Rainbow Theater presents The Karate Kid. The Crane. You can read along with me in your book. You'll know it's time to turn the page when you hear this. Let's begin now. Things had not been easy for Daniel LaRusso since he and his mother had moved down California from New Jersey. He had been picked on by the Cobras, a gang of older boys led by Johnny Lawrence. Johnny was the ex-boyfriend of Allie, a girl that Daniel was very keen on. Daniel had also made friends with Mr. Miyagi, the strange Okinawan maintenance man at the apartment block who had extracted a guarantee from the gang's karate teacher that they would leave Daniel alone until he presented himself at the karate tournament in 2 months' time. Daniel was amazed.
You said you were going to make things better for me.
I did. I saved you 2 months beating.
Oh, great. I can't wait. Now I know I really have something to look forward to.
Miyagi took Daniel to his house, in front of which were parked several rather dirty cars.
What are we going to do here?
Start training. Much work be done. Tournament here before you know it.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. You really think I'm going to beat that guy?
No matter. Win, lose, no matter. You make good fight and respect. Then nobody bother you.
Yeah, they'll bury me where I fall.
Miyagi chuckled.
Either way, problem solved. Wait right here.
Daniel was admiring a yellow convertible when Miyagi returned.
Ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
First, make sacred pact. I promise teach karate. That my part. You promise learn. I say you do, no question. That your part. Deal?
It's a deal.
First, wash all the cars. Then wax.
But...
Hi. Remember deal? No question. Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
Miyagi demonstrated, circling his hands in the air.
Wax on, wax off. Breathe in, through nose, out the mouth. Wax on, wax off. Don't forget to breathe. Very important.
Hey, where all these cars come from?
Detroit.
Miyagi left Daniel to his task. It was dark by the time he had finished waxing and polishing, and he went into the house in search of his instructor.
Hey, do you want to check these out? Miss Miyagi?
He found Miyagi meditating and oblivious to all about him. The next day at school, Daniel showed off to Allie by taunting the Cobras, who were honor-bound not to retaliate. He arranged to take her out, and was embarrassed by the smart district in which she lived, and by the fact that his mother had to drive them in her old car, a source of great merriment for Allie's wealthy friends. On Daniel's next visit to Mr. Miyagi, he found him in his garden, putting the finishing touches to a long wooden walkway.
Oh, this is beautiful. Hey, Miss Miyagi, this is great, man. I thought Chung Lee's restaurant was nice. You've beat his act.
Daniel picked up 2 round objects.
Hey, what are these? Bongos?
Japanese sanda.
What'd you do with them?
Funny you should ask.
Miyagi demonstrated, sanding the wooden walkway with circular motions of the discs.
Right circle, left circle. Right circle, left circle. Breathe in, breathe out. Right circle, left circle. Full floor.
By the time Daniel had finished the job, his shoulders ached. Miyagi nodded approvingly.
Good. Go home. Get rest. Come morning, start early. 6 o'clock.
When Daniel returned early the next morning, he found Mr. Miyagi sitting cross-legged, trying to catch flies on the wing with chopsticks. Daniel was intrigued.
Wouldn't the fly swatter be easier?
Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything.
Did you ever catch one?
Not yet.
Can I try?
If wish.
After many attempts, Daniel was successful.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, look!
You have beginner luck.
Yeah, I guess that means I can accomplish anything. Eh, Mr. Miyagi?
Hi. But first, you accomplish paint the fence.
Miyagi provided Daniel with paint and brush and explained the manner in which he had to proceed.
All in wrist. Up. Down. Up. Down. Long stroke. Up. Down. Very good. No forget to breathe. Small board, left hand. Big board, right hand. Up. Down. Up. Down.
It was a long job. The fence stretched all round the garden, and Daniel had to paint both sides of it. It was dark when he finished. Miyagi looked at his work with approval.
Ah, Daniel-san. Very good job. Come morning, start training.
On Daniel's arrival the next morning, there was no sign of Mr. Miyagi. Just a note pinned to the door.
Paint house. No up, down. Go side, side. Half left hand, half right hand.
Angrily, Daniel screwed up the note.
I don't believe this!
But he set about it, and had almost finished by the evening when Mr. Miyagi returned. Daniel noticed that he was carrying a fishing rod.
Hey, how come you didn't tell me that you were going fishing?
You not here when I go. You karate training.
I'm what? I'm being your slave. That's what I'm being, man. We made a deal here.
So?
So you're supposed to teach, and I'm supposed to learn. Remember?
You learn plenty.
I learned how to sand your decks, maybe. I wax your car, paint your house, paint your fence.
Not everything is a seam.
I'm going home.
Daniel-san! Daniel-san! Come here. Show me. Sand the floor.
I can't move my arm, right?
Miyagi rubbed his hands together and pressed Daniel's shoulder. With surprise, Daniel found that all the stiffness had gone.
Now, show me. Sand the floor. Big circles. Now show me. Wax on. Wax off.
Miyagi made him demonstrate all the hand movements he had used while working, and showed how they were all blocking actions in karate. Faster and faster they worked together, Daniel parrying as Miyagi attacked.
Hi! Look I. Always look I. Come back tomorrow.
When the music stops, turn the cassette over. The next day, Miyagi took Daniel down to the seashore and made him stand in the breakers as they threatened to knock him off his feet.
Learn balance!
Meanwhile, Miyagi himself balanced on one leg on a breakwater post with his arms spread like wings. With a forward kick, he transferred from one leg to the other, keeping perfect balance all the while. Daniel wondered what it was all about.
Called crane technique.
Does it work?
If the right conditions, no defense.
Could you teach me?
Must first learn stand, then learn fly.
Daniel's next lesson with Miyagi was in a rowing boat on the lake.
Good place to stop. Through anchor. Now stand in bow.
Daniel went through his routine, balancing himself on the rocking boat, while Miyagi fished.
Don't scare fish.
When am I going to learn how to punch?
Better learn balance. Balance is key. Balance good, karate good. Everything good. Balance bad. Better pack up and go home. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Hey, did you ever get into fights when you were a kid?
Plenty.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the problem I have, right?
Why? Fighting. Same.
Yeah, but you knew karate.
Someone always know more.
You mean there are times when you were scared to fight?
Always scared. Miyagi hate fighting.
Yeah, but you like karate.
So,
karate's fighting. You train to fight.
that what you think?
No,
Then why train?
so I won't have to fight.
Miyagi have hope for you.
When am I gonna learn how to punch?
Learn how punch. When learn how balance.
Miyagi rocked the boat so hard that Daniel overbalanced into the lake. Miyagi roared with laughter.
Hi, Danielson. You wet behind the ears.
Daniel continued working on his karate. When not with Mr. Miyagi, he went down to the shore and alone practiced the crane for hours on end. At last, Miyagi decided the time had come to teach Daniel how to punch.
Now, punch. What's the matter? You some kind of girl or something? Punch! Driver punch! Not just arm, whole body. Once more. Very good, Daniel-san.
They continued practicing until Daniel got carried away with his own prowess.
What do you think, Mr. Miyagi? Huh?
He danced around, throwing punches with more and more confidence, in spite of Miyagi's protests, until Miyagi could put up with no more nonsense, and with a simple leg movement, sent Daniel tumbling to the ground.
I tell you what I think. I think you dance around too much. I think you talk too much. Lots of work to be done. Tournament just around corner. Come, stand up. Now, ready? Concentrate. Focus power. Punch.
A few days before the tournament, it was Daniel's birthday, and Mr. Miyagi presented him with a birthday cake at his house. He followed that with a parcel.
Ah, Daniel-san. #1 birthday present.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi, you didn't have to do this. What is this?
He unwrapped the parcel and found a beautifully embroidered karate suit.
Oh, this is great. Where did it come from?
Mrs. Miyagi make long time ago.
This is beautiful. So you think I stand a chance at the tournament?
Not matter what Miyagi think. Miyagi not fighting.
I just don't know if I know enough karate.
Daniel-san, you trust to quality of what you know, not quantity. Hey, today you get driver license.
Oh, yeah, look. Here it is.
So, go outside. Have something to show you. #2 present.
Outside, Mr. Miyagi pointed to the cars which Daniel had waxed and polished.
Choose.
Oh, no, I can't.
Hurt old man's feelings.
With great joy, Daniel chose the yellow convertible, the one he had fallen in love with at first sight.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi, I can't believe it. What a gift.
All too soon, the day of the tournament arrived. Neither Daniel nor Mr. Miyagi were quite sure of the procedures, but by watching the other competitors and listening carefully, Daniel managed to fight his way through to the semifinals. The first semifinal was won by Johnny Lawrence, defending his title from the year before. Daniel had to fight another of the Cobras. The Cobra's sensei gave him instructions.
I want him out of commission. But Sensei, I can beat this guy. I don't want him beaten. But I'll be disqualified. Put him out of commission.
When the fight started, Daniel's opponent immediately leapt at him with a foul blow to the leg. He was disqualified, but Daniel was carried off in pain. If he wasn't fit to fight, in the final, in 15 minutes, Johnny Lawrence would win by default. Daniel pleaded with Miyagi.
Could you fix my leg? You know, with that thing you do.
No need fight anymore. You prove point.
What point? That I can take a beating? I mean, every time I see those guys, they're gonna know. They got the best of me.
Close eye.
Miyagi rubbed his hands together and began to massage Daniel's leg. The final was on. Although limping badly, Daniel held his own and he won the first 2 points. One more point, and he would be champion. The referee called timeout, and Johnny went over to his sensei.
Go for his bad leg. You have a problem with that? No, Sensei. No mercy!
Johnny returned to the fray. To the delight of the Cobras, he concentrated his attack on Daniel's injured leg. The next 2 points were his. The referee called the score.
2 points, Lawrence. LaRusso, 2 points. The next competitor to score a point is the new champion.
In agony from the pain in his leg, Daniel remembered the crane. Balanced on his good leg, with his arms spread, he began to fly. The next point was his. The referee pointed his finger